Since the year of 2022 just has begun a few days ago, I would like to wish you all, on the behalf of our company, the Alicja Center of Wellbeing, all the best, a lot of health, because that's what we need the most, resolution to all your problems, and happy return to joyful and splendid life. At the beginning of this year, also, I would like to talk a little bit about us, humans, on this planet. Quite sometimes we're talking about electricity and magnetism and all this in respect to pendulums and in respect to dowsing, mostly in respect to universal pendulum, which is the only pendulum which can distinguish between those two levels of our existence. But let's talk today how it applies to our body. We know that we have 3 levels of our existence, and I'm not talking about, physical, spiritual, and emotional life. I'm talking about electrical, magnetic, and electromagnetic. So from spiritual point of view, we can say that electrical is here because that's what creates the thoughts. Magnetic is here in your womb, in your abdomen area. That's where gut feelings come from. That's what women are very good at. But there is also electromagnetic level, which connects those two. And because, as we know, whenever there is electric and magnetic field, right away electromagnetic field appears as well. So it's nothing new, it's nothing unusual, really. As I always say to my students, there is not abnormalities on the world. They are only people who cannot handle the truth. In this short video, I would like to explain how it works in our body. People are right-handed or left-handed, and very often they ask me, I'm left-handed, so where should in which hand should I hold my pendulum? Because majority of people hold it in their right hand, and I always say your dominant hand. Why it is your dominant hand? Because the energy flows better, faster, easier through this hand. So this is your dominant hand. It's not if you are right-handed or left-handed because you are better or worse, or you have to be switched because there is a devil in you, as they used to say at the beginning of 20th century in European schools, and they constantly were switching children so they will be children of God, as they wouldn't be before that. But that's your hand. The energy, which means electricity, from electrical point of view, one hand is processing things easier than the other. And therefore, you can write better, it moves better, you have tendency to catch things with this hand, not this hand, and so on. Electricity is carried not only through our energy channels, meridians, but also through our blood. And that's why we really need to keep our blood at specific electrical charge. Very many sicknesses in today's life, I'm not talking about the current problem because it's a problem of completely different nature, but I'm talking about the sicknesses, our normal, as we say, health conditions are due to lack of electricity. The energy goes through us from up down. We can say, well, from the father to down of our body. Then it goes from the below, from our mother, up, and they meet in in the place which is called Hara. Those people who know Reiki or studied Reiki, they know about Hara. It's a central point. In Chinese, they call it the middle dantian. Some of you know it as batteries when we store the energy and so on. That's the place when those two energies meet, which means two polarities meet and create the whole energy, which will allow us to go through the day, which allow us to be less or more tired. So when we have our batteries filled, which means in the morning, when we had a good night's sleep, then we can go through the day. And some of us can do even more. They have this channel open and they can bring the energy and pass the energy, not their own energy, but other type of energy. You can say the energy of creator, you can say God energy, whatever vocabulary fits your life, we can transmit it and pass it to other people. How do we do that? We do that through our heads, mostly. When you have a headache, you put your hands like this. When you hit yourself against the desk or something, you just automatically put your head on it, on the spot, just because the energy which comes from your hand chakra heals. Now, more powerful, which means bigger charge or stronger charge, your plus has, and plus is on the top of your head, and minus has, and minus is below your feet, connecting with the Mother Earth. Stronger the flow of energy in our bodies, and therefore we can pass more energy. Either we are more energetic, or if we need, we can pass this energy to other people to be healed, balanced, whatever you want to call. It's another reason to hold the pendulum in your dominant hand without any bracelets, because they go against the energy and blood flow in your body. Therefore, they create a field which interferes with your natural field of energy flow. And now, when you hold the pendulum in your dominant hand and you hold the string inside your hand, not like this, then the electricity which flows through your body, through blood and through meridians, will come to the pendulum, and it passed to the person you want to help, the problem you want to solve, the house you want to clear, whatever action you want to take. The pendulum will help you because it gathers the energy from the source, which is hand chakra, and passes it down to the pendulum, which will pass the energy farther. Plus, of course, the energy which, if you deal with the therapeutic pendulum, then it will be also the energy which the original shape is creating. But let's talk for now on only about the energy which flows through your body. So the energy flows through your body, then comes here. That's why we don't hold the pendulum like this, but we hold it like this, to have the straightest possible line of energy flow and easy flow of energy. And then it goes down the string and ends up on the inside the body of the pendulum. And then it is passed farther down to either the person you want to help, or, as I said, the problem you want to solve, whatever you want to do. The pendulum is only the helper. Yes, it does. If it's therapeutic pendulum, it works by itself, which means it creates the energy and it passes this energy. In this case, we can easily see that the simplest way of increasing our spiritual development, connection with higher dimensions, self-development, increasing our energy level, and so on, be more vital, and therefore being able to serve more to our human being friends, is to increase the potential difference between the top of your head and the bottom of your feet. So, as it is called in some teachings, the center above and the center below. When those two centers are strong, you look, well, a little bit like a candy, because the energy is around your body and then goes to the center below and then to the Mother Earth, but also goes to the center above your head, and then goes farther to the Father, Creator, God, whoever is there for you, to help exchange the energy and stronger flow of energy. That also help us to push the blockages which we have in our body, in order to remove them, to heal the body, and so on and so on. So please remember that in this new year, as we open new chapter, and other people are really need us to help them in healing process, in adaptation to new situations, we need to look and understand ourselves first. It is not selfishness. It is simple rule that you look after yourself first, and then, only then, you can help others successfully.